Welcome back to Flowstate. Today we're taking the awkwardness out of social English, covering everything from the first hello all the way to those deeper, more meaningful conversations. If you enjoy this immersive learning experience, please subscribe to support us. You look great. What's your secret? You look great. What is your secret? Just trying to get more sleep. Honestly, just trying to get more sleep. Honestly, how's the family doing? How is the family doing? They are all good. Thanks for asking. They are all good. Thanks for asking. Can you believe this weather? Can you believe this weather? I know, right? It's been so nice out. I know, right? It has been so nice out. I actually switched jobs last month. Good for you. You got to tell me all about it. Good for you. You have got to tell me all about it. Quick tip when you say how's it going. Native speakers often blend it into how's it going. Let the words flow together instead of pronouncing each one separately. How was your weekend? How was your weekend? It was super low key, just what I needed. It was super low key, just what I needed. Did you end up going to that party? Did you end up going to that party? Nah, I was completely wiped out. Totally get it. I'm kind of in the same boat. Totally get it. I am kind of in the same boat. What do you usually do to unwind? What do you usually do to unwind? I just put on some music and zone out. I just put on some music and zone out. That sounds like the perfect evening. Got any fun plans coming up? I'm going to check out that new cafe downtown. I am going to check out that new cafe downtown. Oh, nice. I've heard the coffee there is legit. Oh, nice. I have heard the coffee there is legit. We should totally grab a drink sometime. How do you know, Jake? How do you know, Jake? We go way back, like high school buddies. Quick tip, instead of pronouncing Ahmgonna as 3 separate words, practice the smooth flow. Ahmgonna. It instantly makes you sound more natural. What keeps you busy these days? Work is crazy, but I'm not complaining. Work is crazy, but I am not complaining. I feel you. It never seems to slow down. Have you seen any good movies lately? I just finally watched that thriller. Everyone's talking about. Everyone is talking about, no spoilers. But was it worth the hype? No spoilers, but was it worth the hype? Honestly, it kind of blew my mind. I really need to get out more instead of binging shows. I'm trying to pick up a new hobby. What sort of stuff are you into right now? Right now, I've been getting into photography lately. That's awesome. You should show me some shots. That is awesome. You should show me some shots. I'm still a total newbie, but it's fun. I am still a total newbie, but it is fun. Everyone's got to start somewhere, right? Everyone has got to start somewhere, right? Exactly. You just got to stick with it. Exactly. You just have got to stick with it. Quick tip. Notice how sort of becomes sorta and kind of becomes kinda. Let your tongue relax and don't try to hit the found too hard and fast speech. What's the story behind that new hairstyle? What is the Story behind that, new hairstyle. Honestly, I just wanted a fresh start. Honestly, I just wanted a fresh start. It really suits you, not gonna lie. It really suits you, not going to lie. I appreciate that. I was a bit nervous about it. I appreciate that I was a bit nervous about it. So are you more of a morning person or a night owl? So are you more of a morning person or a night owl? I wish I was a morning person, but my brain says no. I wish I was a morning person, but my brain says no. I'm useless before I've had my coffee. I am useless before I have had my coffee. Same. Here, don't talk to me until I'm... Sami here, do not talk to me until I am caffeinated. Do you travel much for work? Do you travel much for work? Not really, mostly just remote stuff from home. Not really, mostly just remote stuff from home. That's the dream right there. You're lucky. That is the dream right there. You are lucky. It's got its perks. I can't complain. It has got its perks. I cannot complain. Do you feel like you miss the office banter though? Do you feel like you miss the office banter though? Quick tip saying not gonna lie in the middle of a sentence is a great filler that shows honesty. Blend it quickly, not gonily. It adds a casual touch to any compliment. How do you usually spend a rainy Sunday? How do you usually spend a rainy Sunday? I usually just put on a hoodie, make soup, and read. I usually just put on a hoodie, make soup, and read. That sounds so cozy, I might steal that idea. That sounds so cozy, I might steal that idea. What kind of books do you reach for? What kind of books do you reach for? I could never get into sci-fi. It loses me. I could never get into sci-fi. It loses me. It takes a certain kind of imagination, I guess. It takes a certain kind of imagination. I guess all the time I'm hooked on true crime ones. All the time I am hooked on true crime ones. Those are dangerously addictive. I can't stop once I start. Those are dangerously addictive. I cannot stop once I start. Have you picked up any cooking skills recently? Have you picked up any cooking skills recently? I've mastered exactly 3 dishes. That's my limit. I have mastered exactly 3 dishes. That is my limit. Hey, as long as they taste good, who cares? Hey, as long as they taste good, who cares? What's your go-to dish when you're tired? What is your go-to dish when you are tired? Honestly, just a bowl of cereal. I'm that lazy. Honestly, just a bowl of cereal. I am that lazy. Quick tip. Notice how we often drop the T sound in words like certain and make it certain. It's not sloppy. It's just the rhythm of natural speech. Let your tongue barely touch the roof of your mouth. Have you ever traveled alone? Have you ever traveled alone? I did once, and it was honestly life-changing. I did once, and it was honestly life-changing. Something about being by yourself in a new city is freeing. Something about being by yourself in a new city is freeing. That's beautiful. Really gets you out of your comfort zone. That is beautiful. Really gets you out of your comfort zone. Exactly. I think everybody should give it a shot. Exactly. I think everybody should give it a shot. What's one place you drop everything to visit? What is one place you would drop everything to visit. I've been dreaming about Japan for years. I have been dreaming about Japan for years. Plus the food, come on, it's next level plus the food, come on, it is next level. Do you think language barriers are a big deal? Do you think language barriers are a big deal? Not really smiling and gestures go a long way. Not really smiling and gestures go a long way. What's something you've learned from your travels? What is something you have learned from your travels? Quick tip, when you say I would quickly, it turns into I'd in rapid speech. I'd drop everything sounds like a drop everything. Connect the D sound to the next word for a perfect flow. Can I ask you something a bit more personal? Can I ask you something a bit more personal? Sure. I'm an open book. Go ahead. Sure. I am an open book. Go ahead. Do you ever feel like you're just winging life? Do you ever feel like you are just winging life all the time? Doesn't everybody though? All the time does not everybody. Though honestly, I think adults are just kids figuring it out. Honestly, I think adults are just kids figuring it out. That's the best way to look at it. No pressure. That is the best way to look at it. No pressure. What motivates you to get up in the morning? What motivates you to get up in the morning? As cheesy as it sounds, just small moments of joy. As cheesy as it sounds, just small moments of joy. That's actually really grounding to hear. That is actually really grounding to hear. How do you deal with a bad mental health day? How do you deal with a bad mental health day? I allow myself to have a lazy day, zero guilt. I allow myself to have a lazy day, zero guilt. Being kind to yourself is such an underrated skill. Being kind to yourself is such an underrated skill. Right, we're way too hard on ourselves usually. Right, we are way too hard on ourselves. Usually, what's a small thing that made you smile today? What is a small thing that made you smile today? I saw a dog wearing a hoodie and it made my whole week. I saw a dog wearing a hoodie and it made my whole week. Quick tip, the phrase doesn't everybody often loses the and becomes doesn't everybody. It's a fast and lazy sound, perfect for philosophical chats. Just let the negative contraction slide lazily. Do you have any controversial food opinions? Do you have any controversial food opinions? I think pineapple on pizza totally works. There, I said it. I think pineapple on pizza totally works there. I said it. No way. We can't be friends anymore. Just kidding. No way. We cannot be friends anymore. Just kidding. I'm also a firm believer that ketchup doesn't belong on eggs. I am also a firm believer that ketchup does not belong on eggs. See, on that one, we totally agree. See, on that one. We totally agree. It's weird how food can start such heated debates. It is weird how food can start such heated debates. I know, but it's the lowest stakes drama. I love it. I know, but it is the lowest stakes drama. I love it. Would you rather be rich and unknown or famous and broke? Would you rather be rich and unknown or famous and broke? Rich and unknown, absolutely. Privacy is priceless. Rich and unknown, absolutely, privacy is priceless. Same, the idea of being watched all the time freaks me out. Same, the idea of being watched all the time freaks me out. What's a skill you'd love to master overnight? What is a skill you would love to master overnight? I'd give anything to be fluent in 3 languages. I would give anything to be fluent in 3 languages. Honestly, I'm still waiting for my flying car I was promised. Honestly, I am still waiting for my flying car I was promised. Quick tip in questions like, what's a skill you'd love? The you would becomes you'd smash it smoothly. You'd. So it sounds like, what's a skill you'd love to master? Keep it quick and light. I hate to cut this short, but I gotta run. I hate to cut this short, but I have got to run. No worries at all. This was such a good talk. No worries at all. This was such a good talk. Seriously, we should do this more often. Seriously, we should do this more often. I'll text you. Let's make actual plans instead of just saying it. I will text you. Let us make actual plans instead of just saying it. Sounds like a plan. Don't be a stranger. Sounds like a plan. Do not be a stranger. Before you go, let me get one last coffee recommendation. Before you go, let me get one last coffee recommendation. Go for the oat milk latte. You'll thank me later. Go for the oat milk latte. You will thank me later. Noted, my treat. Next time we hang out. Noted, my treat. Next time we hang out. You don't have to twist my arm on free coffee. You do not have to twist my arm on free coffee. All right, take it easy. Catch you later. All right, take it easy. Catch you later. Thank you for spending your time with me today. If you found this flow helpful, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Stay in the flow, and I'll see you in the next episode.